Welcome to video 11 of our Excel video series. This video we're going to look at rounding. So often you will see tasks where it asks you to round the amount. So you can see here the price per hour for the bands all have pence at the end. So the cover band agency has decided that it would like to just operate in pounds and not have pence be an issue going forward. So we're going to take the old price and we're going to round it so that we can calculate the new price. Now there are three different types of rounding function in Excel. There's rounding up, there's rounding down, and then there's just general round. So we know by rule of maths, if you were rounding up from 0.5, it would automatically round up to 1. If you were rounding down from 0.4, it would round back down to 0. So if we select the round function, it will operate on basic math numbers. However, if we select round down, it will round down to the nearest full value. If we select round up, it will round up to the nearest full value. So for example, on £190.95, if we select a standard round function, so we'll search for round, we'll select the number that we would like to round, and then we need to say the number of digits we want it to round to. So this is the number of decimal places. So if we select 0, it will round it to 0 decimal places. It will be one full number, and you can see there it's going to be 191 it comes back as, and we know that's correct because that's the way we've been taught in maths how to round numbers. So 0.95 is closer to 1, so we'll round it up to 1. However, if we were to insert function round down and select that number again and put 0, now we know that that should round to 191, but on the task it's asked us to round down, so it's rounded 190.95 down to 190. And the same would operate if we used it to round 350.15 up, it would round up to 351. So with the rounding formula, you can select the number of digits, so that if you put a number above 0, that'll be a number of decimal points that it brings back. So say for example we put 2, it would just round it to 190.95, which it already is. Whereas if we put 0, it will reduce it to 0 decimal places, but you can also reduce it to tens and hundreds and thousands. So if you've got a company that's operating in large volumes of money, they might want to round it to the nearest 100, so they maybe then go -2, and you'll see that rounds it to 200. If it was -1, it would round it to 190. Because it's rounding it to the nearest whole number in that regard. For this task, we just want to change it away from pounds, so we use the 0 and we can copy that formula down, and you can see it's now made all the prices nice rounded numbers.